Psalm 99. The Lord reigneth, let the people tremble. He sitteth between the cherubims, let the earth be moved. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is high above all the people. Let them praise thy great and terrible name, for it is holy. The king's strength also loveth the judgment. Thou dost establish equity. Thou executest judgment and righteousness in Jacob. Exalt ye the Lord our God, and worship his footstool, for he is holy. Moses and Aaron are his priests, and Samuel among them that call upon his name. They call upon the Lord, and he answered them. He spake unto them a cloudy pillar, that kept his testimonies, and the ordinance that he gave them. Thou answerest them, O Lord our God. Thou wast a God that forgavest them, though thou tookest vengeance of their inventions. Exalt the Lord our God, and worship his holy hill. The Lord our God is holy. Psalm 100. Give thanks unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep is his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessed salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Al Shah. And what we're going to get into tonight, which is a video that's been circulating around, the brotherhood today, dealing with this Jake, pretty much saying how, the prophets, had it right. And pretty much, we're just a mouthpiece. All right. Yahweh Bahashem Al Shah had it right, and what he's finna prove in the earth, that everything is subjugated unto his word. All right. That's finna be proven in the earth. And see, the thing about it, when we see things being fulfilled, all right, that we read about, it gives us more confidence in the things to come, that we read about. You see, and that's what makes us care less and less about this current life, this current situation, the people in this society, because we know that we have something much better to come. We have a whole nother glory, all right, to come that's way beyond, the way that we exist now. All right, we're finna be upgraded, man. You brothers and you few sisters that sincerely believe, we're about to be upgraded in the earth, man. Yahweh Shai is about to come back and dominate the planet Earth in righteousness and set up the eternal righteous kingdom, and that's what this is leading to. So as he's finna go into, as he's seeing the chaos happening that we spoke of, he's seeing that the so-called white man is the devil. And that's another thing that you people finna witness firsthand. All right. How much of a devil Esau Edom is, and you Israelites, you've been warned. You ones that know that you're Israelites, and the ones that don't know, that don't care. You see, you've been warned about this, man. You played, you created a platform based on gimmicks. All right, you constantly put women on a pedestal. These women-friendly doctrines. All right. You constantly, change the doctrine. You know, you had no stance. Like Eliashua Woman said, you leaders of these other camps are not talking about what's going on, man. There's a lot of men in Israel with all this clout, all right, and status, but you're not talking about what's going on, man. You see? So I'm gonna play this video and then we're gonna get some precepts and roll from there. All right. So let me share YouTube again. Let me pull this video up. There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot of things to talk about. Lord willing, after this, I can do another live stream on GMS Give and Go, man. We gonna go in tonight, man. I can't, I'm up, it is what I'm up in the spirit of Yahweh shot, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Um so like
But guys, it's a shame where this is going. But unfortunately, this needed to happen. So everything that's happening now, the breakdown of the country, the fucking constant bitterness, the division, all of this shit needed to happen. It was supposed to happen. This was written for us a long time ago. And though when I was a kid, I really didn't subscribe to it or believe it, but now I'm starting to believe it. And believe it or not, guys, here's the fucked up shit. And I hate to admit to this. But the Israelites, right? Those are the guys that hang out on 42nd Street. They scream at white people, white devil, like run around with double horns, and you fucking white people, fuck over. But they used to stop yelling at white people for like 5 minutes, and he used to talk about market beasts and all sort of crazy shit that is happening now. That being said, these same guys who hated white men read a white guy's book called Behold the Pale White Horse, or Behold the Pale Horse, right? They read this book, and they were saying that shit. And in that book, it said the same thing. Guys, it's just insane how the people we ignored, who were standing on the street corner with their signs about the end is near or some crazy shit was going to happen, we ignored them. We ignored the Israelites who, listen, again, I don't subscribe to them. I don't. But for everything they said when I was a kid, it's coming true.
all right. And as you can see, hold on, Salaki. I want to go. All right, the spirit of video is 100. All right, 44 minutes. All right. Yeah, man. And what you see here, hey, this is beautiful, man. The picture that the brother put at the end. All right. You have Elder Albert Bivens, King Masha, High Priest Yaquab, High Priest Ariah, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Ariumla, Apostle Ka, man. You see, that legacy is back. We back, man. You see, and this all started as Yahweh Shai said, man. How John Baptist will come before that. Let's get there, man. But that's a heavy picture, man. Of the apostles and elders and their elders, man. This is what we're linked to, brothers. This is the legacy that we're carrying on, man. This is not no light thing. This is real. You see? That's why we beyond the point of petty arguing. We beyond the point of people's emotion. We beyond all that. It don't matter, man. These are great men, man. The Lord saw it fit for us to be a part of this, man. You know? So let's get to the precepts. Man, it's a heavy picture. Uh quick. Now let's get to it, and we'll start off with Malachi. So I precepts. You know, from through my mind. Um, and it says, "And behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai." See, this happened in this time. That was fulfilled in this time because John the Baptist, who was Elijah, when he came on the scene. All right, when he came on the scene the first time, as John the Baptist, it wasn't before the dreadful day of the Lord. Yahweh Shai was coming to be a sacrifice. How Shai came to be a sacrifice during that time of John the Baptist. But see, in this time when Elijah came back as Abba Bivens, that was before this great and dreadful day that we're approaching now. All right, now we're coming to the time of that dreadful day, man, because Yahweh Shai coming back as a fierce king with all power. You see? It says, "Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al Shai." And how is Yahweh Shai coming back? What type of energy Yahweh Shai is coming in? When he said that in Luke chapter 9, because you still have the Old Testament clowns, which they pretty much done diminished. They have no argument because they not into prophecy. And now prophecy is having everyone shut their ass up, man. All right. If you ain't talking about prophecy, if you ain't, if you ain't occupied in prophecy, you just gotta sit your ass down and ride out because you don't know what's going on, man. You see? But when you tapped into prophecy, when you tapped in your house shot, everything is on schedule, man. So when you go to Luke 9 and 26, because how will the Lord, all right, visit this place, man? Through his son, Yahweh Shai. This is Luke 9:26. It said, "For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he shall come in his own glory." You see that? Yahweh Shai come in his own glory, and in his Father's, and of the holy angels. So that's that great and dreadful day of the Lord, they're spoken of. You see? So Elijah will have to come back before that time. And what would he do when he came back? You see? When you go to Malachi 4 and 6, it says, "And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers." And see, that's what happened. He turned, us towards who, man? Our spiritual fathers, the apostles and elders, and their elders, man. So he turned the hearts of children to the fathers. We start taking heed to what? Our spiritual fathers, our minds, we learn, from those men. We just seen that picture. All these GMS London, GMS Italy, all right, GMS and South America, Mexico, you know. It started, all right, with who? Elder Abba Bivens, man. Those men, all right, that you seen up under him. All these camps you see, all these videos, daily videos, the walking talks, the in transits. You see, brothers doing documentaries, brothers going on live screen. That started with those men through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, man. Our hearts have been turned back to our spiritual father, which turned us back to who? Our heavenly father, Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shah. You see? And those men deserve that reverence, man. You know? Verse 6, it says, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse, man. So that has happened. All right. And he put the spirit on us to do what, man? Be prophets, man. You know, to prophesy, man. All right. The Lord has raised up prophets in these last days, man. You know, it ain't no thing of bragging, you know, or boasting, trying to be on the front street like we just deserve this glory and praise. No, man, we just here doing the duty, man. You know, this thing is about a duty right now, man. You know, that's why pretty much we gotta be careful, like scripture say, we're being careful how we build. We can't just say anything, we can't just do anything, we can't just push out any type of energy, man. No, man, this thing is about a responsibility, man. You know, we're not here to be cute, all right? We're not here for clout. No, this is a thing for about responsibility, man. You know, this is a serious office we have. That's why the apostles go so hard on what? Being diligent, man, being on fire, man. You seen that on Pastor Hart this weekend, man. You see the energy he coming in, man. All right, he lit up in the spirit, man. He know, hey, you can tell it's in his spirit, man, because you can tell something major finna happen, man. How about Shemal Shah finna shake the earth, man? Now this guy here, he ain't seen nothing yet. You know, this is just the beginning. All right. So as you go from there, what the scriptures say when you go to Isaiah, all right, the 34th chapter. All right, when you go to I said Isaiah 34:16. All right, when you go to Isaiah 34:16, you know, we're just gonna roll through some scriptures real quick. It's pretty much reiterating the same thing. This is Isaiah 34:16. It says, "Seek you out the book of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim al-Shai, and read and see." It's going to pay to have a good understanding of this book. All right, to have this book within us in this time. You know, that's going to be vital. The book of Yahweh Bashim al-Shai, man, this word. You see, eat this whole roll. You know, it said, no one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. And it says, no one of these shall fail, which is these prophecies. Nothing gonna fail. Everything is happening exactly on target, man. You know, when you go into World War III, you got the kings of the East. You got Moab, all right, Russia, Iran. You know, they mounting up. All right. You got Persia, the alliance of Persia, Gomar, you see, and Magog, Russia, Turkey, and Iran. They're doing joint meal drills, you know, military drills over there. You know, so everything is lining up perfectly, man. You got Biden, you know, he's pretty much, you know, driving a wedge between him and Saudi Arabia, between America and Saudi Arabia, which that's going to fulfill the prophecy of the dragons of Arabia, you know, coming forth with great wrath, remembering their old nature. You see, everything is right on time, you know, and it says, none shall want her mate, for my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them, you know, and that's what's being what's happening is the elect is being gathered by the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, and he had cast a lot for them, and that's the prophets, and had in his hand have divided unto them by line. Yeah, so each brother had their own measure, their own portion, of prophecy, man. It said they shall possess it forever, from generation to generation shall they dwell therein. And see, what the earth is seeing is the Lord has raised up his prophets. Each prophet has their own portion, and see, their word is just flooding the earth, man. And now it's undeniable. You see, scoffing, all this scoffing, that's going to be done away with. Because see, prophecy gonna be at your doorstep. You can't scoff, all right? You ain't gonna be able to scoff when you go to work and they say, look, either you got this or you through. You're gonna be able to scoff, all right, when these militias is running crazy out here, man. You're gonna be able to scoff when pocket nukes is going off, all right, when ain't no more food going to the grocery store. So you're gonna be able to scoff then. You see, you can scoff pre-prophecy. But now these things is coming to your doorsteps. Scoffing is being piped down, man. All right, the pride of people, the pride of women, the pride. Hey, that's gone. That's leaving. And it's gonna leave real quick. The more chaotic it get, man. When you go to Romans 3:3, it said, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?" You see? So that's another thing. Like, people think just because they don't believe something or they don't agree with something, then that means something according to the prophecies and the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. No, it don't. Your emotions is not needed. Your belief is not needed. It's gonna happen according to the word, and that's what people finna find out in the hard way. That their unbelief is not needed, because you seen Jake. He said he hated to admit it. But he seemed like he's a pretty, worldly knowledgeable guy. So he knows, all right, them guys was on point. The men was on point. You see? Verse 4 says, the Most High forbid, yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You see? So let the Most High be true and every man a liar. That's what we're coming to find out. That only the counsel of Yahweh Shema Shai will stand. As you go to Proverbs 19, I want to say it's 21. Proverbs 19:21. Yep, it said there are many devices in a man's heart, in the man's mind. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that shall stand. You see, because especially in this society, everybody's so concerned what they got going on, what they plan on doing. 5-year plan for this, 10-year plan for that. But see, what's happening is the Most High is he's pushing the stop button, all right, on people's, plans, man. He's putting a halt to all these different agendas and devices that people got, even the elites, because what they're trying to do is not going to succeed, man. Only the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that's going to stand. It don't matter how they feel. Esau think he got it figured out, and he gonna put weapons in space for when Yahweh Shai come back. We're gonna put, we're gonna change people's DNA. They're not gonna be Israelites no more, or whatever. All these different devices this man got, it's not gonna matter, man. It is not gonna matter. Only thing that's standing tall at the end of the day is this word, man. You see? Let's get another one. You're just gonna run through, some scripts, man. They're saying the same thing, man. You people done. All right. This is Isaiah 46 and 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times of things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You see, his counsel gonna stand, and he gonna do all his pleasure, man. And that's what we're seeing the Lord doing his pleasure in the earth, man. And there's a great judgment for the wicked. All right. the wicked of our people that ain't right, you know, those that know that they're Israelites and those that don't give a damn. See, everything is coming out. See, Yahweh Shai is revealing everyone's heart. If there's something if there's something that you're offended about, guess what? Yahweh Shai finna draw it out you, man. You know, ain't gonna be no finesse into the kingdom. No, Yahweh Shai gonna draw that bullshit out you, and he gonna bust you up, man. All right, I'll give you over to Esau. You see, that's the time we in. Most High gonna do all his pleasure, man. Ain't gonna be no finesse kids. All right, skate to the kingdom. No, all right. Yahweh Shai gonna make sure, all right, that whatever you're offended by, hey, something gonna be said, and it's gonna draw it out you, and he gonna deal. You know, and that's a scary thing, man. That's why there should be no pride. You know, pride don't have no room in the ministry, man, because we all subjugate to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Most High can bug anybody out at any time, man. He can script this whole truth from us, man. Have us bug the hell out, man. You know? So we should be working on our salvation in fear, man. That pride, energy, and out of order. This the horrible time to be out of order, man. This is a horrible time to be proud, man. You see, you're gonna be caught out there, and we all subjugated to it, if we don't take heed. Now, let's get that in Matthew. You see, what's saying Matthew 24. Also, like, let's get Matthew. Let's see. All right, let's get Matthew 24 and 31. Yeah, man. Hey, just prophecy is walking this place down, man. It's the only thing that matter, And see, and point out, it's so much going on real time. We have to be occupied in prophecy, the scriptures say. Now, when you go to this is Matthew 25 and this is Matthew 24 and 35. It said, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away." See, this heaven, all right, which is a rulership in this context, speaking of a rulership, Esau's rulership, all right, and this earth in this condition, because the earth is in a very, defiled, corrupt, weakened condition. That's gonna pass away. This man's rulership and the condition he has the earth in, that's finna pass away. Even the mindset of people, the way people think, because see, this American culture has really messed up a lot of people, man. Especially Israelites, man. This American way of thinking and being, and this outspoken spirit that's on people. You see, this spirit of pride and entitlement. See, that spirit has messed up a lot of people. All right, within the society, man. See, that's finna pass away, man. We not finna have to deal with none of this anymore, man. And that's what I long for, man. The day when all this shit pass away, man. Cause it's filth, man. And the minds of people is too much, man. All right, the minds of the people of this society is too far gone, man. It's too wicked, it's too corrupt. All right, it said, "But my words shall not pass away." Yeah, and that's what we see, being amplified in the earth is the word. You see, the word is just devouring the earth, man. The only thing that matters is prophecy. If you ain't talking about prophecy, you pretty much, what are you talking about? What are you talking about if it's not about prophecy, man? You see? Now let's get to Habakkuk 2 and let's get 14. And then we get a couple more and close out, It's the book of Habakkuk chapter 2. verse 14, it says, "For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, as the waters cover the sea." And that's what's happening, you know, and it's going to transition all the way into the kingdom, you know, but it's happening now that the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is filling the earth, man, you know. And why I say Jake can't admit, but yeah, that was right. You see, but it ain't us that's right, it's the word that's right. We just speak his words, just prove it. You know, we're just speaking, you know, the words of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Because this book consists of what? All right. This is Jeremiah 30:1. It says, "The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, power of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo," all right, you see that? It said, "Thus speaketh the Lord, power of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book." So this is the Lord's words. We're just speaking it. This book is the word of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And Yahweh Shai is the word, all right, all right, is the embodiment of the word. You see? Let's get another one, Jeremiah. What did he tell Jeremiah he was going to do? He, you know, told Jeremiah that he was going to put him over the nations. All right. Let's get that. This is Jeremiah 1:5. It said, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nation. Then said I, Lord power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah said unto me, Say, I am not." It says, "Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah." So, yeah, the point is in verse 9. It said, "Then the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah put forth his hands and touch, all right, put forth his hand and touch my mouth. And the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth." You see? So it ain't us that was right, it's the words that we were speaking this right. We just vessels, man. We're just vessels. You know, John the Baptist say, "Most High can raise up these stones to be seed of Abraham," man. You know, we're just vessels, man. We're nothing. We don't control the portion we got. We don't control the, you know, the work ethic we got. It all comes from Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. It's a gift from Yahweh Shai, man, to his little brothers, man. You know, he gave each one of his brethren, you know, a portion of his spirit, man, to go do the work, man. You see? And this is what's confounding this place is Yahweh Shai. All right. And that's why Yahweh Shai said this. When you go to St. John chapter 7, so this shows you that it's the Lord's words, man. We just messengers. This is St. John 7:7. It said, "The world cannot hate you, but it hated me because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil." You see? So it's Yahweh Shai that's really testifying against this place, man. These people, this society, you know. Yahweh Shai hates this society. Like this society is known to be what? Anti-Messiah. Well, guess what? Yahweh Shai is anti this society, so the feeling mutual, man. But we gonna see, all right, who gonna do something about it? You know, that's what we finna see. Who gonna do something about it? Because the feeling mutual with Yahweh Shai. You know, like this earth is anti-Messiah. What I say? Yahweh Shai is anti. All right, this society, man. You know, and we gonna see what's good at the return. Now, let's I'm gonna get two more precepts and close out. You know, then Lord will I be back on the GMS Give and Go, man. Like I said, we just gonna be up for a minute. And also the what's really going on, episode 14. It just got through. I just finished editing, so we're gonna post it tonight, Lord will. It be up tonight, you know. I try to do the promo for it with the link, you know, so you brothers and sisters can go over there you know, and check out y'all uncle, you know, see how he cutting up out here in these streets. Now, yeah, let's get these real quick, these two, because this is all that's happening in the earth, man. You know, stop sharing that. All right, this is this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 28. It said, "As for faith, it shall flourish; corruption shall be overcome." Well, I'm starting 27. It says, this 2nd Ezra 6 and 27, it says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish; corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared." And the truth, all right, that have been so long without fruit shall be declared. And that's what we see happening, man. This fruit, I mean, the truth is creating fruit now. You know, like scripture say, fruit meet for repentance, man. You know, and that's what we seeing happening, man. The truth is being declared, and they got to deal with it. And truth is overwhelming this place, man. Now you go to the next chapter, 2nd Ezra 7 and 33, and it says, "And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the suffering shall have an end." Now it says the Most High shall appear on the seat of judgment. What is that speaking of? All right, that's Yahweh Shai on the chariot. Remember, the scripture said in Luke that Yahweh Shai coming in the glory of his own glory, the glory of his Father, and the holy angels. So it's going to be Yahweh Shai on their Father's chariot. That's going to be, all right, the seat of judgment. He's going to judge from that throne. All right, he's not just going to be hitting random people. You know, no, people are going to be getting hit with judgment, all right, from that throne, that chariot of Yahweh Shai. He going to bring his throne to this realm. All right. He going to bring his throne from the spiritual realm to this realm. He's going to judge, man. You know, because in the ancient world, you will be summoned to the king. All right. And you might come to the king's throne room and get your damn head chopped off, man, according to the judgment or whatever the judgment was. Well, guess what? Yahweh Shai he going to come here. All right. He going to bring his throne here. You see? And he going to deal. You see? So, reading verse 34, I read 33 again. It says, "And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away," and that's misery for the elect, "and the long suffering shall have an end. But judgment only shall remain, truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong." And see, that's what we're seeing, man. Because it said judgment only gonna remain because when the Yahweh Shema Shai put the word up, when he allowed Esau to remove, you know, the prophets, all right, take down channels permanently, and you know, do whatever he gonna do. Guess what? Only thing gonna be left is judgment. The only thing that's gonna go forth then is judgment, man. Yeah, how about Shema Shai just gonna be executing judgment, man? You know, and it says, "Truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong," and that's what we seeing happening, man. The more prophecy we see happening, faith is waxing strong, man. Truth is the only thing standing. The lies is not holding up, man. You know, everything is crumbling. There was a lie. All right, the feminist movement, women's equality, that's crumbling. They through. All right, nigga culture, street culture, niggas is finished. You see, the American dream, Democrats, Republic, Christianity, all this failing, man. You know, terribly in the earth, and the only thing remaining is the truth of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Verse 35, it says, "And the work shall follow, and the reward shall be showed, and the good deed shall be of force, and the wicked deed shall bear no rule." You see, this man has a short time, and that's why he's finna lose it. You know, because he can feel his grip loosening, man, in the earth, man. You can feel it, you know. So we was watching this man pretty much respond, all right, in desperation to him losing, you know, his empire, man, and everything that's happening, all right, was already written, you know. That's why the Lord, He said, cover to do what? Prophesy, you know, because it's a advantage to understand what will happen and why it's happening, man. That's gonna be the stability of our time, as the scriptures say. You see? So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters were edified. I just want to bring that out. It's a lot going on, and the word is undefeated. The Bible is undefeated, man. You know, and none of these shall fail. And we're seeing these things happen in real time. So we're in the peak of prophecy, anything can happen any day, one major event and it can change quick, you know. So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters were edified. Lord will, I get this what's really going on, episode 14, to the other platform. And I can send you brothers, the link on this channel and also on the GMS Give and Go and the GMS Living Waters Bar, So yeah, the water for you brothers, you few sisters that tuned in, Lord will you edify to next time, Shalom.